Welcome back. Today, I have cooked up a lovely presentation for you guys. And today we're going to be talking about OpenAI and their new program/app, Sora. If you guys haven't heard of it before, it's been very recent within the past week. It's sprouted up and it's been gaining a lot of traction and we are about to get into it. Hope you guys are ready. Let's do it. Let's do it. Sora is OpenAI's latest venture into the AI market, as we're calling it. OpenAI, owned by CEO Sam Altman. This is our guy. This guy he is the head of OpenAI, and if you don't know his face, I feel like you should. This guy is out here. He is making the moves in the AI field. He is one of the most prevalent faces that exist in the business world right now. So I think this is really important. You guys know you can connect the face to the name. All right, this is our guy. Don't say hail Sam Altman, our overlord. Don't say that. He got the same lizard vibe as Zuckerberg. Now that's, I low-key see OpenAI Sora is basically Altman's way to counter TikTok. If anybody doesn't know TikTok, you should know it. The app where you mindlessly scroll all day long. All right, everybody knows TikTok. Sora is supposed to counter that. But OpenAI, being a company entirely based off of AI, artificial intelligence, our future, Sora is AI content. So versus TikTok, which is completely ran by individual users who make their own video and upload it to the platform, Sora, the content on that platform, is made from users entering prompts, which then create videos that are entirely fake and entirely AI. So that's a little bit of backstory. If you guys don't know what it is, that's what Sora is. Here's a little statistics for you guys. The Sora app has gained 1 million downloads in less than 5 days. And that might not seem really important right now. That might not seem like that crazy. You're like, okay, like sure, whatever. You know, 1 million downloads in 5 days, that's nothing. But what I want to point out is that the ChatGPT app gained 1 million in 5 days. Sora beat it by a day. And the reason this is important is because the universal growing desire for AI apps, AI programs to fuel our boring days all the time, it's growing. More people want AI, and the desire for it, it's there, it's growing. If you think it's slowing down, unfortunately, it's not. More people are using AI and more people are trying to get their hands on it as quickly as they can, whether it's for selfish reasons, self-growth reasons, business reasons, whatever it may be. The desire for AI in the people's hands is growing. My life is so boring and AI will help me think of unique and interesting ways to keep myself safe. That's what it's good for. So one thing that is really cool about Sora is that it is invite only. Right now, at least. It is in the testing phase. So although it has hit 1 million downloads, it doesn't have 1 million users because you only have access to it if you're a tester for OpenAI, if you're a tester for Sora. I literally can't use it. I can't use it, which I think is a good thing because as I will get into, there are many problems with this app. The singular positive thing that I can say about Sora is that it's invite only. People want it to be in their hands. People want to use it, but just yet they can't, which I will argue is a good thing. AI has been here for the past 2-3 years at this point. It's been in the media. It's been in the people's hands. Why is Sora important? Who gives a gaff? I want to talk about AI slop. We are in the era of AI slop. And AI slop is a lot more, it's a lot more prevalent than you might think. Because just until today, I realized that AI slop had its own Wikipedia page. I didn't know that until today. I mean, we've seen AI take over Facebook, as you can see. Shrimp Jesus over here on the right. We've seen AI go absolutely crazy, take over Facebook, take over platforms. It's all fake. It's misinformation. It's evil. It's crazy. And it's connected because AI slop is the future. We are here in the future. And Sora, the rival to TikTok, is all about fake content. All about AI slop. Everyone say it with me. So anyways, in the age of AI slop, a lot of the content that we'll see, not just on Sora, but I'll get into this, on other platforms as well, is AI slop. We are not running from it. And if anything, we are running parallel to it because content is getting a lot more realistic. And with that, you get videos of dead celebrities. And this is where this video is kind of gonna take a turn here. Where this is This is where I become very anti-AI. All right, this is, if you're watching this expecting me to be like, yes, I love Sora, Sam Altman, I love you so much, you're my savior. No, because a lot of the content, you can see this is taken from screenshots of the TikTok app. You can see that there are 5 celebrities in these 5 pictures that have passed. And I think this is where the problems really start sprouting and you get into the ethical dilemmas of AI in its entirety. The fact that Sora AI is becoming in the hands of the people, it makes a lot more fake content like this way more prevalent. And you've had recent family members of these deceased celebrities that have been like, stop sending me videos of my dead family members. It's weird. Why are you doing this? John Lennon at Walmart is crazy. Actually, he's shopping for tea. I did find the video when I was doing my research. He is shopping for tea. The one thing that is kind of nice, if you didn't see it on the past few videos, or the past few pictures that I showed, is that Sora has its own watermark, which is maybe actually the second good thing that I can say about Sora. The fact that it has a watermark on all this fake content, you can see a bunch of Pokemon, and of course you can see Sam Altman watching them run in the field. Isn't that so adorable and so cute? But it has a watermark now, which is actually it's a decent thing, and I'll get into it. The one thing that is pretty interesting is that this video over here on the left doesn't have a watermark. And why is that? Why do some of these videos not have a watermark? Zappy, wonderful comment from Twitch chat. The watermark is going to be gone so fast if anyone tries. I am so glad you mentioned that, because here you can see a ton of misinformation, stuff that isn't real that might look very, very real. This doesn't look real at all, but whatever. The Sora watermark can be removed. It has been 1 week and people have already found ways to remove the Sora watermark. Welcome to the age of misinformation. Who's excited? Who's excited? So this is a YouTube thumbnail. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I literally just looked it up. I was like, yeah. Does this? Yes. And guess what? There's multiple videos of this. Remove Sora 2 AI video watermark. Before, after, free and no quality loss. I think the icing on the cake here is that this kid over here on the right is also probably AI. I don't think this kid is real. It's problematic. People are finding, this kid is definitely AI, sorry. But people have already found ways to entirely remove the watermark. So all of this fake content with misinformation that you can only make on the Sora app, you can make it seem even more believable. The age of misinformation, it's here. Be ready for it. But anyways, this one video here, I want to mention this one out because it brings us on to our next topic. It's a little bit of a segue here. Okay, so we got Sam Altman standing in a field watching a bunch of Pokemon.
I hope Nintendo doesn't sue us.
By the way, half of these Pokemon aren't real. The only one it gets right is Pikachu. Maybe Bulbasaur. Who the fuck is that? Listen again to what he says.
I hope Nintendo doesn't sue us.
I forgot about this part of the video. It's terrifying. It's evil, but what he says is, I hope Nintendo doesn't sue us. And that takes us right into our next topic, copyright! The first thing that I wanted to talk about, that I already did, is about the age of misinformation. And the second point that I wanted to bring up of why Sora is maybe going to hit a brick wall, maybe a little bit of why it's bad, is because of copyright issues. This is a headline from Wired of Anthropic, another AI firm, where they agreed to pay authors at least $1.5 billion in an AI copyright settlement, where Anthropic had trained their AI off of copyrighted work, and now they have to pay $3,000 for each copyrighted work that it pirated. You can't get away with it. If you're an AI firm, you're gonna get sued. You can't get away with it. OpenAI was using companies to train their own AI, and this came with an opt-out versus opt-in feature. Specifically, copyright holders, any company that held copyright over any material, were told that they had to opt out of this intellectual property. If they wanted their data, if they wanted whatever they had a copyright over to not be trained off of, they had to opt out of it. This quickly became a show because most people didn't. If it's an opt-out by default, everyone's opted in, right? So very quickly you had problematic things being created. Nickelodeon SpongeBob was turned into like a Nazi leader. There's a lot of stuff with Epstein being like a creator, like an owner of like a children's toy company. It was like very weird stuff like that. It only existed because everyone was by default already opted in. And because of these large problems, where, as I said, like Epstein children toy ads or like Nazi SpongeBob, as these companies were already opted in, a lot of these things started popping up. And automatically, off rip, OpenAI was getting hit with copyright infringement. And that quickly became a problem. Because of that, the OpenAI training model was quickly shifted into an opt-in feature. So the problem with Sora and being sustainable is that whenever they have to generate a video, it costs them money. Obviously, right? Compared to their competitor that they're trying to beat out, TikTok, where all of those videos on TikTok are made for free by individual creators. You can already see the imbalance between Sora and TikTok, where Sora has to pay to make their own content, while TikTok doesn't. Something else that is really, really interesting on this topic is that a lot of the videos that are made on Sora, since it is private right now, it is invite only, is that the videos made on Sora are uploaded onto other platforms like TikTok, Instagram Reels, or Facebook. So it's not even like people are watching the AI generated content on Sora. They're watching it on other platforms, which is just like a double loss of money. It's so stupid. It's genuinely so stupid. It's just not sustainable at all. Another quote that I thought was really interesting to back this up is people are generating much more than we expected per user. And a lot of videos are being generated for very small audiences. This is kind of the same thing of what I was saying before, where people are generating too much. It's costing Sora too much money. A lot of the videos are being generated for a small audience because not that many people are on Sora yet. And on top of that, the content that is made on Sora is being output onto other platforms. As I said before, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whatever it may be. Sora is just a sitting duck right now, and it's not gaining any money. And to tie it all in with our wonderful Lord and Savior, Altman here. Right now, Sora is making fake content. People have found ways to remove the watermark and are using it to spread misinformation. With everything that is being trained off of, it is encountering heavy copyright infringement, which is losing the company money. And then on top of that, nobody's actually using the app. I know I started this off by saying that it hit 1 million downloads, but even then, all of the content that is being made by people that were already accepted onto Sora, they're putting it onto other platforms, and Sora's not even gaining money for it. Sora is a sitting duck right now. Everything about it is just kind of sitting in the dust. It's behind. It's been out for a week, and it's already struggling to compete. And at a certain point, what Sam is hoping that happens is that his Sora, his AI content becomes so popular that eventually he will be able to dominate and outperform TikTok. And once that happens, then he can start charging. Then he can start putting ads on the platform. And then the platform can become worse than it already is. We're not done yet. There's one more thing that I wanted to show. Okay, I got it. Okay. My lawyer adding the Sora AI 2 watermark to the 4K video of a crime I genuinely committed. I thought there was no better way to end the presentation on Sora and AI and the age of misinformation than to bring up this meme of now you can defend yourself in court by throwing on an AI watermark. It's beautiful. It's absolutely genius. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it, chat. Now's your time to get all your buy YouTubes in chat. You already got a dozen of them in there right now. You guys don't even care. That's all I got today on OpenAI, Sora, in the age of misinformation. It's about to get a hell of a lot worse. YouTube, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.